Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? Today we are rebuilding the New York Jets, bro. The reason why I wanted to rebuild the Jets over a team like the Saints first is because it's just got 2 first-round picks, and y'all know me, man. I love drafting, but either way, we're here gonna rebuild the Jets. We're gonna start off in week like 16. I think it's the latest week Madden has up to date. So with that being said, we will be selecting the Jets. So I'm gonna try to force win everybody who won in week 16, 17, so we have a realistic playoff picture. That's gonna obviously be time lapsed, timestamp, like not timestamp, but time lapse. So you're gonna see in really fast pace. Usually I create my own coach, but I'm kind of lazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. We are gonna do Aaron Glenn as our coach. With that being said, guys, this is gonna be a realistic rebuild of the Jets. Like I said, so I don't think Justin Fields is gonna be here long term, bro. He's 18 and Madden. He's not gonna get any better. So with that being said, we are gonna look to trade Justin Fields, guys. So once again, we are rebuilding the New York Jets here today. Let me stop yapping. We're gonna get straight into it, bro. We're starting in week 16. Once again, you guys are gonna see me force win a lot of people in week 16, 17, just because like I want to keep it realistic. So with that being said here, guys, we are gonna do that right now, and I'll catch y'all boys when we're done force winning and force losing like people and shit. So give me like 20. It'll probably be for you guys like 20 seconds, but this is gonna be like 30 minutes for me. Not really, but I just want to force win the right people. Hey guys, we're back here. We're gonna skip straight to the playoffs. I force winned everybody who needed to win. Like I force winned hypothetically, I forced win the teams who won in week 16. I forced lost the teams who lost in week 16. I forced win, same thing for week 17. So we should get a realistic playoff picture. Sometimes that'd be glitchy. Like when we rebuilt the Giants, somehow the Lions got into the playoffs when they were factually eliminated. So hopefully Madden doesn't glitch here. We get a realistic playoff matchups for every team here. So with that being said, we're gonna go straight to the schedule right here, and we're gonna force win the teams who should be winning here. I didn't force win us. I just kept like what the Jets lost. So that's our final record today. Postseason wild card. Why are the Broncos in the wild card? I'm just gonna let Madden decide who wins that one. It doesn't really affect us. I just wish the playoffs would be more realistic here. Aaron Glenn got his contract extended. Cool. We'll just skip to the Super Bowl, bro. And then we'll obviously hire our staff and talk about what we want to do with this roster, because this roster definitely needs help on the defense side of the ball. Obviously, a quarterback in the Broncos and Rams Super Bowl. Okay, so it all worked out here. We forgot to choose the draft classes, which I will do right now. Once again, guys, you guys see all the draft class I have. I always go through every draft class I have before I do one of these rebuilds, just to try to keep it realistic. I don't know how realistic it is with Peter Woods and stuff going #1 overall. We're gonna skip this week and stuff, and then I'll be back in a second. Hey guys, looks like my favorite team, the Broncos, won the Super Bowl. I didn't force with us. I had nothing to prove right there. As far as for coach carousel goes, we are going to fire our coordinators because you could always get better coordinators. As far as we're Aaron Glenn, man, Aaron Glenn, redemption tour, bro. Let me move us down a little bit. We definitely got to bring in some coordinators here. I just did create a active head coach because I want to be Aaron Glenn. Why isn't this sticking to the corner? There it goes. So we're basically Aaron Glenn here. We're going to hire some coordinators because Aaron Glenn needs some help over here in New York. We're going to see if there's any good coordinators available. Level 10, level 5, level nothing right here. I think the best offense coordinator is Daniel. So Daniel Senior. Hopefully he's going to be singing in New York. As far as defensive coordinator goes, it looks like Ortega might be the best coordinator. Brooke is a higher level. Looks like that's about it. So we'll bring Jason Brooke here. We're going to skip one more week. Shot to the Bronx for resigning, winning the Super Bowl. Hopefully they do IRL because you guys know me. I'm a Broncos fan. As far as this goes, we do have some players to negotiate. Obviously, we want to keep Brees Hall, Elijah Vera Tucker for the long-term part of this rebuild, and then we can touch over this roster. The offer is perfect. Brees Hall, trust me, I'm gonna save you, bro. I'm gonna make you a dog. Andre Cisco, I plan on resigning too. He's a good player. We're just gonna overpay some of these guys because we have a lot of money. Cisco, we will be doing the same thing. The Jets have multiple firsts this year. They have 2. Definitely want to get a quarterback and an edge rusher. Franchise tag Cisco for a $21 million salary. Yeah, bro. We'll just hopefully get you free agency. Quincy Williams did get superstar. I don't really care about most of these players. I'm gonna try to actually trade some of these guys away if we're able to. Like Justin Fields is about to hit the market. So we're gonna see what teams are interested in Mr. Justin Fields to get maybe a 4th. We do as well. As far as for Brady Cook goes, he was a rookie this past year, so we will keep him. As far as running back goes, we just signed Brees Hall. Lil Herbert, we will let go because once again, we don't have no need for him. We're probably gonna get a better running back as a backup in the free agent class. We also have some solid backup running backs here, so let those rock here. As far as the receiver goes, definitely gonna look to get a receiver too. Adonai Mitchell is really good in real life. Not in real life per se, but he's good in real life. I just don't think he's gonna be a long-term option here. As far as for Mechie goes, I was gonna release him, but I realized the Jets traded for him, so I don't think that would be really realistic for us just to go on from him after the Jets traded. As far as the rest of these receivers go, I think everyone I'm gonna release, such as Irwin and the rest of these players besides Smith. Like Smith could stay because he was a rookie last year. Isaiah Williams of Illinois, we're gonna release you as well. We're just going to keep another receiver here. Definitely in the first 2 rounds, definitely want to go quarterback and maybe a DB, an edge rush. If we're able to somehow get Ruben Bain in a quarterback, that would be pretty clutch. If we're somehow able to get Caleb Downs in a quarterback, that would be clutch. As far as for tight end goes, pretty much the same thing here. We'll keep obviously the tight end out of LSU, Mason Taylor. So I wanted the Broncos to draft. I was really high on Mason Taylor. He had a pretty solid rookie season, not the best, but not the worst. We'll be releasing Rucker right here. Same thing with Moose. We're just going to try to get the most money back this year possible. We're going to try to keep our offensive linemen in shape as well, because we got 2 franchise tackles. Pretty good. Vera Tucker could be a solid guard for us. John Simpson we will be releasing as well. We could, because we have a better player or a better play, I think we're going to move out left guard, which is going to be Titman. I'm going to make Titman our left guard. He's younger than Simpson, pretty much near same overall-ish. Not really, but either way, he will be better long term. We definitely want to get a center in this draft as well, because our center is not the best. Right tackles, obviously, like I said, guys, we got 2 franchise tackles in our Membu, Olanu Fashanu. Definitely want to get into some D linemen this year. I might honestly resign Will McDonald probably. But yeah, we definitely gonna need offensive linemen here. Brady McGregor, I should say. We will release you. Jonathan, same thing with you. Some of these players are just practice squad players, so release them before they hit the market, right? Definitely going to need some offensive linemen, defense linemen for sure. Our defense lineman is trash, especially after losing Quinn Williams to the Cowboys. That's just what the Jets did at IRL. Linebackers are going to need help. Corners are definitely going to need help. Safety's going to need help if we can't get Cisco back. We will skip to the free agency. Year 1 free agency is never really good. Hopefully, maybe it's different. Definitely going to look to try to bring Cisco back. Definitely going to look to try to bring in some linebackers. And yeah, man, so we'll figure that out here. Quarterbacks, you guys know I always sign Anthony Richardson to be our backup quarterback. It's like my trope. It's my my little Easter egg on videos, bro. Is that I always bring in Anthony Richardson because I'm a Gators fan. As far as receiver goes, I don't really think I'm gonna touch on any of these receivers. The backup tight end wouldn't be bad, but we're gonna pass on those. Theo Bennett is pretty solid. Jedrick Wills would honestly be an interesting play at center. I know he's not technically a center, but maybe you should move him to left guard and then we'll move someone else to center. So with that being said, I'm going to try to keep us the most money possible. We have 180 million, so we can't go crazy on free agency, because you bring 35 million over in rollover cap to the next season. So all the money we're spending right here really doesn't matter. We're just trying to sign some backup offensive linemen. With that being said, as far as left guard goes, I don't really think we're going to touch that. Right tackle, we don't really need to go there. D line, none of these people are really pleasing, so I'm kind of cool on that. Travis Jones would be interesting, but I think we could get better. As far as right edge rusher go, nothing really there. Linebackers, nothing really there. Linebackers are pretty mid here. Ivan Pace would be an interesting signing. He's younger, so if we can get him for a pretty nice penny, that'd be cool. We'll bring him in for about 10 million a year. Hopefully he signs here, because we can need a linebacker. As far as for corners go, I don't really see any corners I want. Kevin Byard has getting offers because he's a superstar. It's insane to me. Our Darius Washington, strong safety, put in the leg. There's really nobody here I want here. How many offers does Cisco have? He does have 1 offer. I forgot to turn off Evil, so what I'm gonna do is, not because that's kind of cheating now to turn off Evil, we're gonna take one of our offers off. Take our offer off Layden Robinson, and I just evolved. I'm a dumbass. Did we just lose Cisco? We probably did, huh? We probably lost Andre Cisco. Oh my god, he didn't sign yet, so there's hope. I thought I sold the bag with Cisco. He's still available. Oh, thank god. Kobe Bryant's available. I was gonna sign him, honestly, but I'd rather just get our boy Cisco. Kobe Bryant's 27 too, but we're gonna bring Cisco back. He has more offers now. I meant to take our offer off Layden Robinson. I hit the wrong button and use that money on Cisco. We will overpay on Cisco if we have to bring him back, because he's a really good player. We are number 1 on the offer currently, but I'm gonna up it up to probably like 9-10 million a year, because we have the money to do that. We will try to put him over the hump. He's still not far on the board. What if we give him a 4-year deal till he's getting 10 million a year for the next however many years, 4 years? I'll up it up even more. If he doesn't sign that, he just doesn't want to go to New York. It says the offer went down. Player friendly offer, bro. What do we got to do to bring you back? This is my last offer for you, Cisco. There we go. I will overpay on Cisco if it has to be done. It doesn't even say we're on the board there. As far as for available free agent goes, Malik Hooker, there isn't really nobody worth re-signing here. Kobe Brown would be pretty interesting, but I don't really think there's nobody worth signing here. And yeah, we're just gonna evolve. Hopefully we get Mr. Andre Cisco. If we don't, it's whatever. We offered him a bag, and he did resign. So we're gonna skip to the draft here. I'm hoping the Raiders here don't select Fernando Mendoza. Hopefully they select Dante Moore. We're about to see though. They took Dante Moore. Oh my goodness, thank you. Browns, I don't know if the Browns will go quarterback. They'll probably go Ruben Bain. And they do go Ruben Bain. I don't really think no team is going to trade up to this pick, giving us what we want. So we will select a quarterback here. And the quarterback we are going to select here is Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana. Fernando Mendoza, New York Jets rebuild. Surprised that he didn't go number 1 overall, but we will take it. 95 throw power. Fernando Mendoza is a New York Jet. Now our pick is coming up, pick 17. I definitely want to go help on the defense here. Let's see if any quarterbacks went. It looks like Ty Simpson went to the Dolphins. That's interesting. Peter Woods, Caleb Banks went to the Chiefs. Arvell Reese is still available here at pick 5. We definitely need linebacker, so fuck it, why not? We'll select Arvell Reese. 2 top 5 picks. I don't know how he fell this far. Ranks 1 and we got him at 17. He must have smoked weed at the combine or something. Either way, we did get a good player right there. A really good linebacker. It says he's a Mike. What if I move him to edge rusher? Would y'all hate me? Well, depending on his finesse move, we'll see how he does at D-line. We do have the 3rd pick here. I do kind of want to start trading down. We definitely need another defensive back. A receiver would be huge too. A receiver 3. Aussie would be a good safety. I'm really just trying to turn this team around. We got some tough quarterbacks in this division. Drake May. Obviously, we got Josh Allen. Dolphins just like Ty Simpson. Definitely could go corner here or free safety here. AJ Halsey. We will see what happens. I don't like drafting the same players I do in rebuilds like our same teams. I like kind of keeping it up different. Jeremiah Love would be interesting if we didn't have Brees Hall. Solid speed. That was interesting why they made him slow. I thought he was pretty fast. Arrow. Christian Miller could be a good defensive lineman. We do need an interior D tackle. Nah, fuck it. We'll take Christian Miller. We need a D tackle, so hopefully he's pretty good. 69. Got him at 35. Probably reached a little bit, but it is what it is. We have another pick here coming up, 45. So we got a defensive tackle. We got maybe an edge rusher, or if not, a linebacker. We definitely need some secondary help for sure. I believe we could always get a solid receiver late, so I'm not really hell's bent on drafting a receiver right now. I'm thinking of drafting a cornerback. Chandler Rivers out of Duke is an interesting player. Great. I just don't want him to be normal. That should probably be Dalen Everett. Pretty good as well. Julian Neal out of Arkansas. D'Angelo Pons. Scott Lee. I'm thinking about who's pretty good here. We definitely always need a center. Chandler Rivers' decent direction is really bad. I think I'm going to go with Everett. I think that might be the best pick here. And Dalen Everett out of Georgia. Solid jumping. I don't know though. Like that. Man, this is really tough. We're looking at free safeties here. Are any of these free safeties worth interesting? He's alright. He ain't all that. Mari Ramsey. Buns. Rod Moore out of Michigan. Looks pretty solid. Guys, this is so tough. I don't know who to draft here. McNeil Warren would be our starting strong safety for sure. He's 6'2". Guys, I think fuck you guys, I'm just gonna take Dalen Everett. Hopefully he's solid. Hopefully he's alright. He's ranked 59. We got him at 45. He is hitting. I made the right choice. We definitely need help with the secondary. I was debating on who to take for Mad Long. We definitely want to work on some offensive linemen here. Maybe another receiver, backup tight end. Getting some solid backups. We have obviously pick 99 here. Isaiah World went here. I would have looked at him too because he's an offensive lineman. So hopefully he wasn't too cracked or anything by any means. Picking for us out with sub left tackle. Arbor Parker. Not really feeling none of those guys. Offensive lineman Rutledge. Galen Rutledge. How is he looking? He looks pretty solid. I like high awareness on offensive linemen like this guy Maj. Pretty solid. This guy Ernest Green looks pretty solid as well for having A awareness. I just care about strength on offensive linemen. Armaj Adams has A everything. His strength is decent, but if he's playing center, it should be okay. We'll take him. He has A almost everything, so why not? And there we go. 84 strength, pretty solid, nothing crazy. Definitely want to go another defensive back upcoming here, because that defense is really bad. We definitely need to work on our defense. It is horrible. I think I'm gonna keep Arbel Reese at linebacker, so maybe an edge rusher upcoming wouldn't be really bad, like Mara. Let's look at some corners here. Definitely want to work on secondary for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at this player earlier. We're gonna select Takario Davis. He's cracked, 6'4", high speed. We will take Takario Davis to be our cornerback 1 and 2. So we got our quarterbacks 1 and 2. Definitely want to go edge rusher or receiver with our next pick. We just need offensive line help as well. So we might even go another offensive lineman. We didn't have a 5th round pick. That honestly sucks. We could always go with Deion Briggs. Malachi Fields would be pretty interesting. Fletcher is pretty solid too. Under there, Nick Harper is still available. Thing is, we know what Nick Harper is. He's a physical freak. But it's like, do I want to select Nick Harper? I don't know if I've ever done Nick Harper selection in a rebuild. So fuck, we will take Nick Harper, bro. Why not? I know he's normal. We all know what he is. 99 speed, 6'5". Like, we all knew what Nick Harper is, bro. Like, we all know he's gonna fall to our lap in the 6th round. Shit, I'll take. He should be the number 1 overall pick if this was a Madden realistic draft. He would be number 1. So we got our receivers 1, 2, and 3. We got our secondary help. We definitely could go some offensive linemen here, maybe defense linemen here. None of these guys are really interesting to me. Sam is cool. Yeah, I'm good off that. Mike is mid. Will is mid. I think we're probably just gonna draft the best physical freaks we find and just keep it pushing, because once again, this draft, it looks pretty mid. We could always go someone else, but I don't really care about anyone else. Javonte Mason looks like a pretty solid good corner. This guy looks pretty good. Nick Vasquez, Jordan Martinez. Okay, let's take Jordan Martinez. We need some depth at the edge rusher, so hopefully he's all right. Mid. Yikes. Horrible pick. We'll just probably skip to the end of the draft. There's not really much that needs to be drafted here. I didn't even mean to skip to the end of the round. We'll skip. We have 3 picks this round. Okay, let's just take what we find here. We're looking at Mason earlier. Fuck it. Another corner who wouldn't hurt. Who cares? Yikes. Normal, guys. Oh, he's actually hidden. Okay. Whatever. Fuck it, bro. I didn't think there would be hiddens this late in the draft, but it looks like there is. So fuck it. We might as well keep drafting here. Skip to our next user pick. So we got our DBs worked out pretty well. We got our receivers worked out pretty well. We definitely could just probably draft some defense linemen, because a good defense lineman wouldn't help our strength elite. This guy looks really good, Jason Weaver. So fuck it, we'll take Jason Weaver here. He looks pretty good as well as a D tackle. Got him at 199, is projected 123, and he was hitting 94 strength, 79 speed. So hopefully that could be our franchise D tackle. We did get some good players in the draft. We have one more pick coming up here. Once again, we'll probably just draft the best player we find off physicals, because that's what teams usually do with this round. The 7th round is just look for off physical. So Mark Amarillo, Udufed, tight end, really fast. Ranked 13, we got him at 219, 89 speed. I mean, normal, but he could be a really good backup tight end. We're gonna skip to the end of this draft here. Really good picks right there. Definitely shirt up the defense almost. Not shirted up like it's gonna be like the best defense week 1, but we definitely have got some way better players on defense. Brees Hall and others got upgrades, so we could go look at our draft recap real quick. Like I said, we were able to get Fernando Mendoza. We were able to get Arbel Reese. Christian Miller was a solid tackle. I forgot we drafted him. Harbor Martinez. Mark was a 77 overall tight end. He's already better than Mason Taylor. That's insane. We will skip to next week real quick. We might sign some UDFAs, see if there's any star defense lineman available or a good young defense lineman available that didn't go off the board. With that being said, guys, we could go look at our roster real quick. Actually, instead of just looking at our roster, we'll just do our depth chart, because that's pretty easier. 2 birds in 1 stone. We're gonna auto reorder, because Fernando Mendoza will be our quarterback 1, running back 1. Mason Taylor is going to be our tight end and receivers. Harbor and Mitchell definitely like our receivers now. I could sign a 3rd tight end. Offensive lineman is pretty much how we had it. Left edge, McDonald, we can run with him for another year. Right edge, Johnson, pretty solid. Definitely need help at the defensive lineman position. Definitely going to probably look to be dropped in the edge. As far as linebackers go, I'm definitely going to look to make Ivan Pacer starting Will if he's not already. Okay, he is starting linebacker. That's pretty good. As far as corner goes, I think I'm honestly just going to go with all our youth at corner. So every young corner we have, to make them the starter. Brandon Stevens. We drafted another corner here. Was it Mason? Yeah, Monte Mason. We're just gonna run with our corners right there. As far as strong safety goes, Malachi Moore is pretty alright, but he's not the best. I think I'm gonna try Isaiah Thomas at strong safety. He is slower. Definitely could go for a kicker right now. You guys know I don't do that like training camp drills because I feel like that's kind of cheating. As far as offensive line goes, we definitely needed a third tight end. We'll bring in Austin Hooper, I guess. Backup third string tight end, pretty solid. They said we needed a kicker and punter. I guess we didn't sign one of those. Oopsies on me. We'll sign Cam Little. Okay. One of the best kickers in the NFL, if not the best. On toughest leg for sure. And punter, we'll just sign Braden Mann. So there's our kicker and punter right there. As far as D-line goes, I don't know if there's going to be any good rookie linebackers in this undrafted class. I doubt it. As far as left edge goes, it doesn't look like none of these players are really good. Brady Swinson wouldn't be bad. Isaiah Forsky wouldn't be bad. Howell and Page, nothing really right there. Tackle here, Q Holland, are you anything to write home about? You're not. Alright guys, so we're simulating the midseason like I said. We are already in week 5. I don't know if we're gonna go to the playoffs. I did do something before we simmed. I made the Broncos defense and I did Kansas City offense. So Fernando Mendoza hopefully is slinging the rock. And then I made Nick Harper a slot receiver. So hopefully our players are balling. Hopefully our players are cooking. I doubt we make the playoffs or have a good record for that matter. We are actually 5-2. I will show you guys just for the sake behind me. I didn't force win us any games. Let's see, none. We lost to the Chargers and we lost to, wow, we lost really bad to the Dolphins. That's pretty embarrassing. But you guys see, I didn't force win us. We will choose our draft class. We're going to do the 2027 because obviously it's going to be the 2027 draft class. So we will do that. I probably will actually select another one closer to the draft because I think that one has Dante Moore in it, and we don't want a Dante Moore. And I think it has Fernando Mendoza as well. So I think there's some duplicates. We will auto progress our players. Once again, guys, you see, I didn't force win us. And into Arvell Reese looks like he's cooking. 2 upgrades. We'll go look at the stats and awards. Fernando Mendoza is pretty good, 14-4. Breece Hall is having a good year as well. Receivers are going crazy. Tennant is going crazy. Blocking a lot of sacks, but it is what it is. As far as the sacks go, Jermaine Johnson, Will McDonald, Christian Miller, receptions. I do want to do something because I honestly forgot to make do some coaching changes or some depth chart changes. I do want to make Arvell Reese our starting sub linebacker because that would obviously give him more reps on the field. And then for slot corner, I don't think I did that as well. So we're gonna look to fix that real quick. Oh, Arvell Reese is already our starting sub. So that the slot corner is Brandon Stevens. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have Mason. We're gonna actually have Everett as our slot corner and Stevens. I just wanted to keep all our young guys in. I don't know if we're gonna make the playoffs. If we do, that would be pretty interesting. I doubt we make it far in the playoffs. And if we somehow win the Super Bowl this year with our rookie team, I think I'll do another season because I never had a rebuild where we win the Super Bowl and literally won like 2 seasons. Because I mean, well, technically it would be season 1 of the rebuild, but I think we'll just keep going and do like 4 seasons, see how successful we could be in 4 seasons. But man, the Jets are cooking 5-2. Realistically, I don't know if we make the playoffs. We're about to find out. Insane to see that we are 5-2. I did not expect that. I expected maybe be like 4-4, or not even 4-4, but like 3-4. Basically, just not a good record, to be honest, because our defense is not the best. But it looks like we're cooking right now. Aaron Glenn is coaching. We went 7-10, so we ended up going 2-8 over the final 12 games, which is just embarrassing. Wow, 7-10 after being 5-2. What a collapse. Mendoza had a really good year. Breece Hall had a good year receiving. Receivers went crazy. Kind of 1,000-yard receiver sacks. Arvell Reese led our team in tackles. Sacks for 10.5 Christian Miller. And Everett with 2 picks. We could go look at yearly awards. Hopefully we won maybe offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, Trevor Lawrence MVP. Offensive player of the year is Chase. Defensive player of the year, well, it's offensive rookie of the year Harper over our boy Mendoza. Defensive rookie of the year Desmond Pittman over our rookie Christian Miller is insane. That should result in some devos for some players. We'll skip straight to the Super Bowl. I was truly shocked if we went to the playoffs this year, but either way, hopefully it was a good developmental year for our players. We could go peep our team now because during the Super Bowl week, you see all your devs. Well, manually upgrade our players because I don't want to sit here and upgrade players for 2 hours because that means insane. Harper upgrades has 8, Mendoza 7. Let's go look at our team real quick, see what we can hit in this free agency class. And then, yeah, man. So with that being said, Mendoza is a star. Harper is a superstar. So definitely gonna move him up the depth chart there to the tight end 2. Alignment is good. Armage definitely needs probably an upgrade at center. Arvell Reese is an factor. Weaver went up to superstar. I'm surprised Christian Miller didn't go to superstar. Weaver was a free agent too, if I'm not mistaken. Was he, or am I bugging? Either Ringo didn't really have the best year as a strong safety. Unfortunate. Definitely probably looking to drop the strong safety. Draft our corners. Had some good upgrades. Everett, Tack, and Mason. It looks like our secondary definitely needs help. So we will skip this week. Chargers, Lions, Super Bowl team. Two teams who will never win the Super Bowl probably are in the Super Bowl. So we're about to figure out who wins the what if Super Bowl. Money's on Detroit because Chargers always choke. But with that being said, I definitely think we're gonna have to go with the free agency. We're definitely gonna look to have to go for safety. Definitely maybe a center 2027 draft. Sure, I guess we'll download this one. If it has any duplicates and the team selects a duplicate, we'll just probably rename the player to something different. With that being said, you guys see don't see no duplicates here, so we'll just run with this class. Whatever. Let's go to the free agency class and see what we need to work on. All right, guys. So it says we can fire some staff. We have Singer, who's a level 3 coordinator, and Brooke, who's a level 12 coordinator. We're just gonna see if there's any other good coordinators available. I didn't realize we signed a level 3 coordinator maybe a couple seasons ago. Level 55. Just want to see if we can find the best level. Scott Smith is a 10. I don't remember him being the dude we signed being a level 3. Either way, we will sign Scott Smith. He's a huge upgrade already. As far as defensive coordinator goes, we might have to bring Ortega back a level 11. Who was that? That's Brooke. We'll bring back Brooke, level 12. So there we go. We got some upgrades at coordinators. Players ready to negotiate, then we can sign players. I don't really know if there's any big signings. Oh, Olanu Fashanu, we're definitely going to sign him. Joe Timmon, definitely going to re-sign him. He's going to be probably one of our better players for back to New York. He just declined our offer. Franchise tag him. I don't give a fuck. Sheldon Fowler was a free agent player we did sign as an undrafted free agent, but we're just going to kind of overpay for some of these players. So they have a lot of money now. We have a lot of motion. Maybe our D tackle 3 for the long term though. Jermaine Johnson had a pretty good season. Keith Ringo had a pretty solid season, but we probably could get these guys cheaper in free agency. Cam Little would definitely like to bring back as our kicker. Resign Cam Little. Damn, he didn't want to resign. Wow. Okay, well, fuck you then, Cam Little. Okay, well, damn, none of these players want to resign with us. Okay, so whatever. I think I'm gonna let most of these players go. They're just not gonna get any better in Madden. Definitely will be looking to get 2 new edges in this upcoming offseason free agent class, or maybe even draft class. So yeah, man, let's see who we're rocking with. Dave Flowers is crazy. Okay, this free agency class is definitely better than the last season. Ryan O'Neal, we do need upgrade at center. So maybe we could re-sign, or not re-sign, we should sign Ryan Kelly. Hopefully he comes here. Hopefully he sees we're building something special. Don't need any quarterbacks. Don't need any running backs, receivers. Don't really want to overpay on a receiver. Davante Adams in New York would be insane. Back to New York, I should say. Tight ends. Don't really need a. We can sign Darnell Washington maybe to be our tight end 3, because I don't think we re-signed our tight end 3. We'll re-sign Darnell Washington. Left tackles, mid, left guards or mid, centers. I don't really think we're gonna re-sign any of these players, guys. If we're being honest with you. I don't think none of these players are worth bringing back. This guy, Tony Roman, who are you? Ooh, we'll give you a really nice package, bro. You're a young player. You can build up your stardom here. Hopefully he signs here. We do have 2 centers that we're going in, just so one doesn't resign, then whatever. Right tackle here, Ben Jenkins. Bro, where are these offensive linemen spawning from? These teams are not resigning their players. We'll gladly bring them to New York. We have to upgrade the penalty a little bit, because that's what gets the players interested. We're definitely, before we evolve, we definitely will be looking at which offensive lineman we want to go crazy for. Lucas Van Ness would be interesting. Miles Murphy would be interesting. I don't really think none of these guys are going to be taking us over the hump. D tackles, don't really need D tackles. D tackles actually one of our strong parts. Nick Herbig, pretty solid. Derek Hall, don't really need. Noah Sewell, 13 offers. Don't want to go too crazy on a linebacker. Not what we need right now. Did I say he was a superstar? Oh, I thought it said Bradley Shorts was a superstar. I'm tweaking. As far as linebacker goes, yeah, I don't really think there's no linebackers worth going for. Ojolari would be interesting. Maybe the rookie-year deal if he's there in fall period 2. Linebackers are pretty mid. This guy's pretty interesting. Benjamin, a solid linebacker. He's younger. We'll see if we can get him to come here. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Our evols are all used up, but we're not going to sim yet because I do want to see if there's any other players worth signing. Shout out to Ennis Rakestraw, Seth Ford. He's slower. We definitely need to go for kicker and punter. We'll go for that next though. As far as other players go, let's look at the players we're bidding on. I don't know if I really care about getting Ryan Kelly, so we'll withdraw our offer. Darnell Washington would be solid. Ben Jenkins would be solid. Roman, we're not even first on, and Benjamin, we're not first on. So I'm gonna tune up the band. Try to sweeten the pie. If I have to overpay for these guys because they're young, I will. I think these guys like 7-year deals because they'll be here for majority of the rebuild. We're gonna pay these guys for the rest of their careers. So Ben Jenkins, we are number 1 on. Tony Roman, we're not number 1 on. Like I said, guys, we're gonna give these guys literally 7-year deals because they're gonna play till they're 30. So we'll give these guys 7-year deals. Hopefully this sweetens the pot for them. Will rise up the penalty. So they're getting all that money now. Yeah, we're paying the guys a lot of money, but it'll be fine. As far as for Ben Jenkins goes, that's probably the one player I do want. So we will do the same thing for him as well. You guys can see, like, we'll be okay. It's gonna be our franchise offensive lineman for a while. So that being said, we'll offer these guys a hell of money just to sign here. If they don't, they don't. The way we live with it, with what we have, and we did get every single one of them. I don't think there's any other players left to go after. We will skip straight to the draft. Pretty solid class for office. Pretty solid free agent class. Not the best. Usually year 3 is where you see like Jack Campbell and a lot of X Factor superstar players. Branch. Sometimes you see Hutchinson. So yeah. Either way, we could go look at our team real quick before we get into it, just to see where we're looking, see what we need to work on. As far as that goes, I definitely know we need secondary help for sure. We have 2 firsts this year. We are gonna do this real quick because I want to see where it's going to be putting people. We did get our center here. We did get a backup right tackle. The reason why I got a backup right tackle is maybe he eventually replaces Vera Tucker or Titman. As far as running back goes, we could go a running back too. Our tight end is good. He's just a normal. Defense is pretty good. Definitely, like I said, we're going to have to hit edges like crazy. Safeties too. Yeah, let's start the draft. I definitely want to get an edge first. Hopefully one of these good edges fall to us. Hopefully we have a pretty good pick. Yeah, man, so we're gonna see what happens here. We have pick 4 and pick 8. See where we get. Guys, I'm gonna draft Koi Parrish, bro. He's a fucking demon. Yeah, we know what Koi Parrish is. He's a dog. He's one of them. So he's gonna be our starting strong safety. Koi Parrish was ranked at 6. We got him at 4. That's our safety spot really filled up. I'm definitely gonna go for an edge rusher here now. Hopefully one is still available. I was looking at that left end from Michigan, and we definitely need to get 2 edge rushers for sure. So I was looking at Young and Ross. Hopefully we can find a really good one here. He looks really good. He has all A's. But those physicals kind of scare me. We're gonna go look at Ross real quick, and then we'll determine who we like more. Yikes. We'll probably could go look at linebacker too. If we find a really good fast linebacker, we could always draft one of those and maybe make them a edge rusher. Justin Williams looks really good. I'm just gonna draft Justin Williams with pick 8. Round 1 through 2 talent. Hopefully he's hidden. Hopefully he's good to be an edge rusher. 76 strength is kind of scary. But Sams are usually linebackers that rush the edge. We have 3 first-round picks this upcoming draft, so we're gonna skip to pick 28, where I think we might even go another edge rusher, just double up on edge, double dip like the Falcons did. With that being said, as far as for the other position go, we definitely need a backup running back for sure. Dante Moore is still available, so we're definitely gonna have to fix that. So we'll try Dante Moore. He was gonna be a random rushing we were looking at earlier. Pretty solid, nothing crazy. Bigger, which is kind of scary. I like an undersized edge rusher. Byron Young is still available. I said Byron. Bryce Young is still available. Has all A's. My thing is, I don't know how good he is. Booker Pickett out of Miami, pretty good as well. We're just gonna look for a good linebacker probably here to put here. This guy's round 3 through 4. Sammy Brown out of Clemson is a really good player, if I'm not mistaken. Could be a really good linebacker for us as well. But I think the player we are gonna select here is going to be Elijah Rushing. He just looks like a better physical freak than the other 6'7" player, which 6'7" player is good too, but 2 edge rushers, there we go. If we're able to get Sammy Brown with our 2nd round pick, that would be clutch. Really good linebacker for us. He looks like he's still available. Once again, guys, we're just going to keep getting best player available. We don't need to really get a backup running back this early just because it's just a backup. We're just looking to get a backup, and we're going to select Sammy Brown here. Hopefully he could be a really good player for us. I was looking at him. Hopefully he's good. He is projected hidden. Projected 49. We got him at 40. There we go. Just gonna select Kobe Black just for depth. Definitely gonna go back up running back with our next pick for sure. He's projected 32 or 82. We got him at 72. He needs hidden, so fuck it. Do we go another linebacker? Fuck it, we do. We'll take a day 3 linebacker round for Josh Sanchez. 326. Was this a bum pick? He was hidden. He was the fastest linebacker available. Shit, we'll take him at linebacker. We're just building up our defense. Need a quarterback. This guy's talent is day 3 through 4, round 5. Fuck it. Gunnar Stockton, backup cornerback of the New York Jets. 113. We got him at 136. 80 was hidden. I mean, we're just kind of killing this draft, y'all. I look at our class. We were able to get Coy Parrish, Justin Williams, Elijah Rushing. Bro, our draft went crazy. 71 Gunnar Stockton as well. Our kicker. Does he have any kick power to him? Does he have any kick power to him? Please tell me you got some kick power. Please tell me you got some kick power. Kick accuracy is 67. Oh, yeah, he can't be our kicker, bro. He's going to be our punter or something. I don't even know. We'll advance one more week. The Jets have a good team here. I didn't see what overall we were. What's it say? 83, I think it was. When I kind of looked out the corner of my eye. We're 83 overall. Yeah, 87 offense, 80 defense, guys. We got to do our roster cuts. We got to cut 13 people here. Before we do that, we're gonna definitely look to sign some people as well. As far as for quarterback goes, keep our 3 quarterbacks. We definitely have too much running backs on this roster. So Kai Khan, I hate to break it to you, brother, but you have to go. Hopefully, fine. Best of luck, guys. I'm gonna cut to our 53-man roster real quick. I'll be back when we're done. All right, guys. So we have a situation here. I'm looking at our team, right? 24-78, 26-81, 23-75. So young guns, 24-75 on the backup. We could trade Vera Tucker, right, and try to go for an offensive lineman. And then we have this guy. Ben Jenkins, the one we just paid so much money to. So I'm thinking, guys, we trade both our guards and we try to get an edge rusher, bro. I'm thinking we trade our backup. Guys, hear me out. I'm thinking about trading Vera Tucker. And I'm thinking about trading Joe Tippmann for edge rusher. Or some type of skill position, maybe. I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. It's just these guys are really good. We also have Layden Robson as backup too, but we have 2 backup really good offensive linemen who could start right now who are younger. We did pay them a lot of money because they were young. So I think, guys, I'm gonna trade Joe Tippmann here. See if we're able to get any crazy offers for him. Then I'm gonna trade Vera Tucker. We have to give him a future 2nd round pick too, just so we have our franchise tight end. I know we have a really good tight end now, but that just put our roster up even better. We were able to get an ability tight end now. We definitely have to make some roster cuts still. But guys, now we have a really good tight end. We could maybe move on from Mason Smith. We do got receivers are pretty nice. I'm thinking maybe another receiver 3 to put our team over the top. We have to see Mark Camaro, Darnell Washington. We have a lot of tight ends now that I think about it. So I think I'm going to try to trade for maybe another. Guys, I'm thinking here, guys. I'm thinking to try to get another maybe weapon here for the offense. Another receiver just to help out Fernando Mendoza. I'm going to look for receivers who are like towards the tail end of their career or receivers who are not going to break our legs to trade for. So I'm going to try to make a move for a receiver real quick, guys. I think that's what I'm going to honestly try to target is a receiver here. We're definitely going to look to get some edge rushers here. We did sign George Martinez. I think it was last season, or did we draft him? We got Elijah Rushing, though, to be our linebacker here. We got some D tackles here. I don't want to give up too much for a receiver if we're not going to be able to go on a run here. What if we offered a first this year? Roma Dunze? That might be the trade. That might be the trade. Roma Dunze, Gordon Davis, Abdul Pardo, crazy GNT. But we're getting some hella offered. AJ Halsey. Guys, we're about to try to trade for Roma Dunze. That's going to be the one. Is there any way we can keep up our first and then we don't take the draft picks? Because I don't want the draft picks. Can we just get Roma Dunze? What about, why does it say cap room off? I don't know why it does that. I promise I didn't glitch the matrix. Oh my god, it's so close for Roma Dunze. What do we gotta add? What do we have to add? Do we have to add a 6 to push it through for Roma Dunze? And we just brought Roma Dunze to New York. Roma Dunze is now a New York Jet. We're gonna go do our depth chart with you guys. We're at 55, so we technically gotta cut 2 people on our team. I don't know who those 2 people are going to be. Isaiah Davis. I'm sorry, you are the one who's saying goodbye. With that being said, receivers, Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, Harbor, tight ends, how to get rid of one of our tight ends, left guard, how to get rid of one of our left guards. It was all part of the process. Our offensive lineman is okay. This guy, Isaac Ukwu, I don't know where the fuck he came from. I didn't mean to hit a player. I did just roll this. That being said, we will back out of that because I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna release him. I'll do my depth chart with you guys. I don't know how this motherfucker spawned, where he spawned from, but you're gonna be released. Shout out to Ole Miss. Yikes. With that being said, we are gonna. Bro, my shit is lagging. We have such a good team. It doesn't want me to cook. We're gonna do our depth chart real quick with you guys. We're gonna do auto reorder. So it's pretty much in order. Running backs are pretty good. Fullback is pretty good. Receivers, obviously cracked. Tight end, cracked. O-line is how you seen it. Left edge rusher should be our boy Justin. It is out of Georgia. Right ends, 2 rookies. D tackles are cooking. Linebackers are cooking, bro. This team should be able to make the playoffs this year, I would hope. Corners, Everett, Davis. I don't know how this motherfucker keeps sneaking in there. I'm gonna look to put in. Actually, I guess I'll keep him there. As far as for other positions go, we can go look at sub linebacker to make sure our sub linebackers are in order. We'll put Sammy Brown there just because. Slot corner just because. Now for slot receiver, who's our lowest rated starting slot receiver? It says Odunze. Fuck it, we'll keep Odunze there. We're gonna go to the middle of the season, bro. We're at 53. Hopefully we're able to make the playoff push this season. All right, guys. We're about to see where we're at, and we're 3 and 4. I don't know what else we need on this team. We have a starting tight end. We traded for a receiver. Sammy Brown's cooking. I don't know how Gunnar Stockton got 2 upgrades. Our boy, he better not be starting. Is Gunnar Stockton somehow? Did he sneak in the rotation? Let's go look at our stats. Looks like Mendoza's starting passer right now. 14-3. He's having a good year. Off, like, I don't know what it is. Is it the defense? Do we have to go all in for a DB too? Like at the deadline, like, do we go all in for a DB? Tack is leading our team in tackles, sacks. Justin Williams interceptions. We have 1 interception as a team. It's Keely Ringo. How the fuck do we have only 1 interception as a team? Running. I mean, I don't know what else we could do here. We're just gonna skip to the playoffs. Hopefully we make it. The division. We're right in the division. In the thick of it. Hopefully we have a good second stretch of the season, bro. Look at all the AFC teams. 3-3, 5-2, 5-2, 4-3, 4-3, 4-3, 5-2, 6-1, bro. The AFC is deep, bro. Holy shit. That's might be cursed. We're advancing to the playoffs. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it, bro. Hopefully we had a second stretch to our season. If not, we always predict year 3 for these rebuilds. Aaron Glenn. We finished 7-10 again. Bro, we're just mid. We're not even mid. We're ass. Bro, we're 7-10 again, bro. We're gonna speed run these upgrades, bro. How the what else could we do, bro? Who went to the playoffs in our division? Bills won. Bro, the lowest team to clinch was the 9-8 Chargers, bro. Are we serious, bro? Ron Johnson went to the Browns, Bears. I don't care where he went. How good did our team do? Fernando Mendoza, 35-8. Bro, we are failing Mendoza. Breece Hall with another good year. Receivers playing crazy. Defense looks pretty solid. What is the problem? 10 sacks for Dustin Williams. Interceptions. Zakaria, Cisco, Ringo. Bro, our defense is cooking. Like, what is going on? Let's go look at the awards. Then we'll skip to the Super Bowl again, bro. I don't know what else this team could need. Like, you had defensive rookie of the year. Cool. I mean, what else could we need here, bro? Our team is cracked. We want to do something before we save because we want to get this out the way. Bro, I don't know what else our team can need. Roma Dunze. Oh my god, I forgot we had to pay Roma Dunze. We're gonna pay him. Olano Fashano, I think we have to pay it too. Most of these players we could just let walk. I don't know how. Like, we're just not doing good. We're gonna skip to the Super Bowl real quick. We have to choose a draft class. It's gonna be the 2028 draft class. I don't even bro. I'm just so sick, bro. Like, how are we not doing this good, bro? I couldn't tell you, y'all. I don't know. 28 draft, man. If we don't go to the playoffs this next season, bro, y'all Jets fans, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, we built a really good team. I don't even know if these players are real people, bro. Whatever. So, but with that being said, we will go to the bowl, see who makes it. Congrats to them. Actually, we'll just do this. We'll just skip straight to the offseason, bro. Because, what are we, what else do we need? This team is cracked. We'll go look at our lineup real quick. I don't know what else we could need here. I don't know what else we need. Like, this team is so fucking good. Josh Allen, can you just retire or something? Drake May, get traded. Like, everybody in this division needs to just get sent to fucking Egypt, bro. Like, fuck. We have 60 million in cap. Looks like Jalen Ramsey retired. The Chargers win back-to-back Super Bowl. Oh, they went to back-to-back Super Bowls, but lost. The first one, they won the second one here. As far as upgrade players go, As I don't know what else that needs to be done here, bro. Our team is fucking amazing. Like what? Like we can go look at our team real quick, see what positions we might need. Bro, our O-line is good, tight end is good, quarterback is good, receivers are fucking phenomenal, defense is phenomenal. Like, bro, like what else could this team? I'm looking at it. I don't see how we're not a playoff team. I'm not saying we should be a dynasty, but like, damn, bro, no playoffs, 7 to 10 back-to-back years. Like, damn, cuz we're starting to run out of money in New York, bro. I mean, at this point in this offseason, bro, I'm just saying, if you're an instant upgrade ability, like we have rushing, who's a pretty good rookie, but if we find like Aiden Hutchinson, we're going to send him the house just to get Aiden Hutchinson. Vita Villa's available. Joe Alt, another ability lineman. Cooper DeJean, Holland. This is a really better class. Zach Bond. Yo, guys, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what else we need here. Running backs, we're not going to touch. We're not going to touch. Adonai Mitchell, cool. Don't need him. Tight end, don't need. Definitely going to be all for Joe Alt, the house. We don't really even need Joe Alt, but I'm just willing to give him whatever he needs, just so we have another ability offensive lineman to protect. Hopefully he comes here. Let's go look at the board. We are number 1 with the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks going for an offensive lineman. Who would have thought? Don't need him. I'm just going to go for ability players at all. Like, if you're not an ability, I'm not even interested. This is just going on. We just gave him a $200 million deal. We're still not number 1. I don't know what the Raiders offered him. Probably isn't going to sign here. What is, whatever. So we'll go look and see if we signed anybody. We didn't get none of our signings. Seattle and the Raiders got both. At least we got all our money back. Shit, I mean, I guess. We got all our money back, bro. Skip straight to the draft, bro. I don't know what else needs to be done here, bro. I'm not caring about none of those other free agent players, bro. Sent those picks to Denver. Okay. We're gonna try to trade this game. We're gonna try to trade for baby Nick Benito, I guess, or just whatever edge rusher we find first. Flip our first and third this year. See if we can get Nick Benito. I don't know what else we can get done. We'll give him another third, like I said. Give him our third next year. They're getting 3 thirds. There we go. We got Nick Benito. He's a 98 overall, bro. We're gonna skip this draft because we don't even really need to draft if we don't have no picks. Alright, guys, we're just gonna sim to the midseason. Let's fuck it, bro. No reason to switch it up. I don't know what else we need to do to this team. This is an 89 overall team, bro. This is year 3, I believe. If Aaron Glenn doesn't get us to the playoffs, he's fired, and I'm coming in, bro. JCB is gonna be hired as a head coach because Aaron Glenn luck ain't working. We're about to see if we're doing good in the middle of the season here. Bro, we don't even need to win the division game. We just sniff a playoff picture. Can we go to the wild card? We are 5-2, and the Bills are 1-6. That's great for the division. I don't know how else the division do. I think we were 5-2 before when we finished 7-10, which was last season, bro. The fact that we're not doing the fact that we're 5-2 again is kind of scary. Let's go look at the division. In the division, just 3-4. The Patriots are on our ass. They're 1-6. The Dolphins are 0-7. Bro, this is the year we have to make the playoffs, bro. I could go look at our stats until sim to the playoffs, bro. But this bro, the Bills are 1-6. The Dolphins are 0-7 somehow. I don't know how that's happening. I don't know what's going on over there in Miami or Buffalo. Patriots better not sneak and take our playoff spot. If they do, I might crash out. All right, guys, we're about to find out if we're in the playoffs, man. Aaron Glenn's level 26. Looks like we got some upgrades. And we're in the wild card. We have finally made the fucking playoffs. We are playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. 11-6, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm just happy we finally made the fucking playoffs, bro. Holy fuck. We are 11-6, 89 overall team. Let's go look at the division real quick. How did the division do? 5-12, 4-13. Oh, wow. The Dolphins went 0-7. I don't think I've ever seen that in a sim. Either way, cool beans. Fernando Mendoza, another good year. 26-3. I wish he had some more touchdowns. Bryce Hall. Breece Hall with another good year. 2,000-yard receivers. Defense, on the other hand, who led our team in sacks? 15 for Nick Benito. I've seen that. 11.5 for Miller. 9.5 for Williams. Interceptions, 4 for Cisco. 2 for Isaiah Thomas. Whatever the fuck his name is. We go look at rewards. And we're getting our playoff matchup, man. Gunnar Stockton won the MVP with the Rams after we traded him. Wow, that's insane. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. That's some Jets shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We didn't really have any good rookies. Travis Smith Jr. for the Rams. Raiders. I don't think we won any awards here, so either way, bro, I don't think there's really much that needs to be said, bro. Let's get to this playoff matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. Hopefully we're able to win, bro. If we lose our first playoff matchup, I think I might off myself, bro. We're just gonna skip to the end of the game. Kind of pause it. The Steelers take a 7-0 lead. I'm gonna hit play moment, then I'm gonna sim. I didn't mean to do that. We're just gonna, usually we do 1 moment a game. We'll just sim to the end of the game. I don't think we're gonna need a moment. We're a way better team than them. 7-7, still 7-7, 10-7, 7-10 still, 7-10 still, 10-10 here. We'll go quarter by quarter. If we have to come in for our 1 moment, we will. It's 13-10. We are up. Still 13-10. We are up. It's the 4th quarter here. It's a low scoring game. We're gonna just go possession by possession. The Steelers, they get a touchdown here. Do we come in for our 1 moment here? We'll go to change of possession. Come on, Jets. Go down there and get the field. They punt the ball. Steelers 2nd and 10. If they get a stop here, we'll come in for our 1 moment. They pick up the first down and they punt the ball. Fuck it. We're coming in for our 1 moment, y'all. Usually we say 1 moment a game. This is the 1 moment we'll come in for. Damn. We're used to the Jets playbook, I think, or whoever's playbook this is. Let me just say, no gun, no empty. Wow. I think Harper's the play here. Our 1 moment this game. We're going to lob up Harper. He has a step on that DB number 2, and he catches it. Nick Harper, an 88-yard touchdown. Our 1 moment this game, we go in there and score for the Jets. That's our only thing we do is our 1 moment. We go back. We just play. Hopefully, the Jets are able to hold on to this game. We'll skip play by play here. The Steelers are marching. Why did I say march like that? I don't know. And they score a touchdown. Jalen Daniels to TJ Moore. The Jets have to go down there in 2 minutes to get a touchdown. Can they do it? Can they do it? We'll watch the final 2 minutes. And this is where we put the speed on slow. We're going to sim to the end of the game. Speed is on slow. Final 1 minute and 51 seconds left this game. The Jets are on the 50 or on the 49-yard line on our own. They got to go 51 yards to score. What does Fernando Mendoza and the New York Jets have? Throws it over the middle. Oh my God. Down the 30, down the 20, down the 10. Oh my God, that's perfect. The Jets call a timeout here. Fernando Mendoza, 333 yards on the 6-yard line, and en route to our best receiver to start this series, man. There we go. Shotgun again for Fernando Mendoza. It is hot. 1 minute and 42 seconds left in this game. The New York Jets trying to win their first playoff game and their first playoff appearance under Aaron Glenn. Throws it across, and he got Tyler Warren. The Jets take a 3-point lead. The Jets just got to stop them on defense. 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this game. Steelers have 3 timeouts, and the Steelers come back and win this game. Got to go 53 yards to take the lead, or they got to go like 30 yards for a field goal. So Jalen Daniels gets sacked by number 52. Christian Miller has 3 sacks in this game. Plus, they call their second timeout. 1 timeout left. They are on the 45 after losing 2 yards on the sack. Defense, make a play. People in motion. This is definitely a pass play. Don't fall victim. Jalen Daniels throws it short. Gets tackled by, who is that? Is that Nick Bonito on the tackle? Is that Justin Williams on the tackle? I don't know who that is. Either way, great tackle from the linebacker. Couldn't tell you who that was. I don't think that's Nick Bonito. I think Nick Bonito's number 90 for the Jets. Oh my God, they find someone. He dropped it! Oh my God! He dropped it. DK dropped the ball. He's asking for a flag. There's no flag. There's no flag. It is 4th and 12. They get a stop here. They win the game. Bro, my heart flashed, bro. My heart flashed. Thank God he dropped it. Holy shit. I don't know who forced the incompletion, but here we go. They need to go to get 12 yards to get it. And stop! The Jets are going to win the game. The Jets force a turnover on downs. I'm not going to lie. I thought DK caught that ball. The Jets should just come out here and yield the ball, which they do, and we are winning our first ever playoff game. Actually, I think it was this one right here, bro. Isaiah Thomas, the dude we haven't started all rebuild, comes in, makes a play. Oh my God, on the 1-yard line. Oh, thank you, Jesus Christ. God is real, bro. If we win by 3, we are going to the next round. All right, guys. We are playing the 12-5 Colts. We did trade for Tyler Warren earlier in the series, man. Tyler Warren revenge game in the playoffs. Let's do it, guys. Playing the Colts here. Bro, I can't believe that last game was crazy, bro. We're gonna tap B real quick because I just want to sim to the end of the game, bro. We're up 3-0. We're not the Colts. We're up 7-6. We're still up 7-6. We're up down 7-13. We're up 1, 14-13. We're up for 17-13. We are up still 17-13. We're up 20-13. We are up 23-13. This should be a win, and we do beat the Colts. We are going to the AFC Championship. I don't know who their quarterback is. Don't care who their quarterback is. We win, we ride. I should have looked at the stats for the first game. I know Christian Miller had 3 sacks. So shout out to Christian Miller. We'll go look at our player stats real quick. Garrett Nussmeier, 3 picks in a playoff game. Yikes. Rushing, receiving. Shout out to the defense for coming through. Christian Miller had 3 sacks that first playoff game. Armando Blount with 2.5 sacks. Justin Woods for second half. Miller, 4 sacks in 2 playoff games. It's insane. Dalen Everett and Cisco with both were picks. Dalen with 2. Nope. Guys, let's see who we're playing in the AFC Championship, man. We're playing the Raiders, bro. I think their quarterback is Dante Moore. Let's go look at their team real quick. We should be able to win this, bro. We're a better team than them, right? Let's go look at the Raiders before we get into this game. That's Brock Bowers, Dante Moore. What if Dante Moore kills us? Receivers, pretty much good team right here. They got, look at their defense. Jesus Christ. Look at those defensive linemen. Man, this team looks really good. Oh boy, let's win this game. Let's skip to the end of the game, baby. Come on, baby. We're up 7-0. 7-0, 14-0. 14-3. 14-3. 17-3. We are doing really good right now. We just got to keep it up. 17-9. We missed the PAT. Oh my god. Hold up. Hold the phone. They got to go for a 2 right here to win the game. Oh my god. I stopped at the right moment. We're going to skip to the next. We're going to skip to the end of the game. They're going for... Oh, I guess they didn't get it. Well, we won. We're going to the Super Bowl. The Jets are back, kind of. Hello. We'll see who we're playing in the Super Bowl. Let's go. Let's go look at the stats. It looked like a sloppy game. 17-15. Nando had a pick. Not something you want to see, man. Receiving, Garrett Wilson. Shout out to him. Fashanu. Forgot they did get Cooper. A sack and a half for our boy. Benito, a sack for... Damn, our D-line went crazy. Interceptions. Darren Porter was the one who got an interception. Man, come on. Alright, guys. We're going to mainly upgrade our players for one to the Super Bowl. We just won the AFC Championship, bro. We in the wild card. We beat the Steelers, divisional, Colts, and then we beat the Raiders in the AFC Championship game, bro. Going straight to the Super Bowl. We're not going to know who we playing until we get here. We're going to skip all these animations. We don't care about none of this shit. We are playing the Rams. That's so insane. We're playing the Rams Super Bowl. We traded them Gunnar Stockton for picks to get Nick Bonito. So it's kind of insane how this worked out. We could go look at our team real quick because the upgrades are the Super Bowl. I don't know if any of our players got necessarily upgrades. Adjust lineup. Doesn't really look anyone got upgrade besides Talon, the superstar. We're gonna move Roma Dunze for 3. We need to bring out our big guns here, but our D-line is ready. Defense is ready. Playing the Rams, man, they got the #1 offense. We're pretty much top 10 in literally everything. We're just a good team. This is Super Bowl, bro. This is a way to wrap up a rebuild, bro. Let's get straight to it. I'm gonna skip to the end of this game. Come on, Jets. Come on, New York. One time I'll ever root for the Jets. 0-0, 3-0, New York. Down 4 points in New York. I said in New York like we're at home. We're down 8 points. Start of third quarter. We're down 1 point. Oh my god. Down. Okay, hold up. This goes way too fast. A lot to handle right now. We're up 20-17 in the third quarter. It's 20-20 in the start of the fourth. We'll go possession by possession here. The Rams have the ball, and they punt the ball. Matt Araiza of all people punts the ball to New York. New York now has the ball, and they go 3 and out so quick. Adrian Martinez with a 49-yard punt. What the fuck are we doing, New York? The Rams go down there, and they punt the ball real quick. Oh, my God, it's a punt off. Who's going to make a play first in the fourth quarter? The Jets. Punting again. I thought maybe we were able to close to get the field goal. Final 5 minutes. Oh, my God. And the Jets. We have one moment, bro. We have one moment this whole game. Remember, we have one play. You get one play per playoff game. And this is the play we're going to do, man. We're going to come out here. Deep pass. Someone's going to make a play here. We get one play this whole game. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. It looks like the Rams were able to turn the ball over to us earlier in the game. We have so many weapons. Someone should be able to get open. Fernando Mendoza. Can you do... And Jared Verse with the sack. Our one moment, we lose 8 yards. I just probably cost us the game. That was an embarrassing one moment. And we went off a game-winning field goal. We did it. Hey, I came in for one moment. We got sacked. It didn't matter. We won the Super Bowl. New York is Super Bowl champions. What a successful rebuild. Hey, I came in for one moment. It didn't go our way. But Fernando Mendoza and the troops were able to convert the second and 18. $1 with a field goal. And hopefully we can watch how they converted that second 18. Look at Fernando Mendoza, man. The New York Jets are Super Bowl champs. Guys, I've been rebuilding this team for an hour and 55 minutes, bruh. We finally got the Jets to where they need to be, man. Roger Goodell, look at Aaron Glenn, man. Super Bowl champion Aaron Glenn, head coach. This was a long video, bro. Oh my God, Fernando Mendoza, bro. Can we watch the highlights? Because we could get sacked right here, which was the 8-yard loss. He hit Garrett Wilson for 14. Then on 3rd and 14, Roma Dunze, and then he just went down there. Oh my God, he fumbled. And then he went 17. Mason Taylor for 6. 3-yard rush by Dunze, and then Adrian Martinez 47-yard field goal, bro. I think that's the rookie we drafted the 7th round too that I said we shouldn't be using, but man, our offense went down there crazy. Under Stockton wasn't able to beat his former team. Chris Brazil, whatever his name is, had a touchdown, man. Rams were cooking. Nakua with a touchdown. Harper with a touchdown. Defense, sacks. Weaver with a sack. Verse with a sack on us. Interception by us, bro. Thomas came alive, bro. We never used Thomas this whole series, bro. And the one moment he does, he gets a pick, and then he gets that clutch PBU on DK, the wild card. So, shout out to Thomas, bro. I don't really know if there's much that needs to be said, bro. We did it, man. The Fernando Mendoza rebuild is a success in New York. We win a Super Bowl, guys. For these rebuilds, when we win a Super Bowl, if you want me to keep going, like do like maybe a season or two after, just see if we can build a dynasty, let me know. But yeah, man, we just rebuilt the Jets to Super Bowl champions, bro. No one would have thought the Jets would be able to get back to the Super Bowl, and man, we did it. So hopefully y'all are rocking with me, fucking with me, man. Shout out to the AirPods and headphones, so I can hear the game and hear some music in the background, bro. But with that being said, guys, bro, we did it. We rebuilt the Jets. They are Super Bowl champs. Fernando Mendoza, the truth. Guys, y'all have seen this on Monday too. And let me add, I just forgot to say, I might film a scary video, post on my YouTube channel on Wednesday. On my other YouTube channel, link in the description for all the people who like scary videos, man, or scary games, and for that matter. I need to get more active on that channel. I've just been kind of bullshitted if I'm being honest, but either way, man, we rebuilt the Jets, bro. Let's rock. Saints rebuild coming soon.